All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I know the last couple videos we have zero outros going out. We haven't had pretty much every time we were shooting a video, something came up to where, like the dyno video, we didn't have an ending, didn't really tell you what happened, and this, that, and the other thing. It was late. The shop was doing us a massive favor by keeping it open for us. Walter, as always, comes in clutch for things like that. So he was keeping the doors open for us so we could get the car finished up. But just to give you an update on what happened at the dyno. At the dyno, was the first time there with the turbo setups. We were able to fine tune a couple things, check the, see where the RPMs started dropping back off, see where the converter came in, make sure everything was all right with the converter. On top of that, we found out we didn't have to shift the car quite as high as we were, due to the gearing and how the converter and everything else in that cam, where that cam drops off. The car, that motor used to be it's a 427. It came out of a street car. It does not have a big solid roller cam in it. It has a hydraulic roller cam. So it doesn't have no like 7,500 RPM, 7,200 RPM cam in it. We found out that we can shift the car right around 64 to 6,600, somewhere in there, and be safe with the car instead of twisting the crap out of it for no reason at all. We did, or I did finally get a 1,000 wheel horsepower car. The car made 1,050 on only 17 or 18 pounds of boost. Just to give you an idea, that motor should be capable of at least 30 all day. But our problem was we were winging it with building a air-to-air cooler instead of an air-to-water cooler. And that came to bite us in the ass, unfortunately. It was kind of something that we were budgeting with this build because we were throwing a lot of money at the car to go turbo. And we thought, well, hell, the car is lighter than the motor that was in the original car. The motor that I bought the car out of our buddy Chad's, that car weighed like 3,400 pounds. So it was still like real street car-ish. Our car weighs a lot lighter. So we thought, hell, you know, if we keep about the same horsepower, keep the air to air, we should be able to go as fast as we're trying to go in the class. Which we can. The power that it makes right now, 1,050-ish to the wheel with our weight, we can go fast in the class. Will we be number one every time? Absolutely not. Will we be in a top field, you know, top half field, maybe depending on the race? Absolutely. So that's cool. We now have a somewhat competitive car that has a lot of potential. So to give you an idea what the intercooler is doing, it's almost like the easiest way I can describe it is like sticking your finger on a water hose. It's not allowing the boost from the turbo that we're commanding on the laptop to go through the intercooler and come back up the charge pipe to the intake of the motor. So to give you an idea what's happening on top of that, the Matt LaRue at ProFab was on the laptop as always. He is commanding on the dome pressure, like at first we did it at 30 pounds of boost and made 15. And then we went up from there. We went to 40 pounds of boost just to see what it went up. It went to 17. We did it one more time because we figured, well, hell, let's just see if it jumps up anymore. And it kind of capped itself. We went at 45 pounds of boost is what we were commanding. We knew it wasn't going to make 45 pounds, but it made, I think, about 18 and a half or 19 pounds of boost. So as you can tell from that rhythm of boost and the fact that we were commanding a boatload more and not getting anything out of it, there was an intercooler problem. So for this secret race that we got luckily invited to, which I am beyond ecstatic for, all the crew is excited. I'll go over that here in a second. But we are going to just run the car at this upcoming race the way it is. We're going to turn the boost down and just kind of have a real simple A to B car that we know will go down the track. pretty quick, but not set the world on fire, and go out there and have fun. So that being said, that's about what happened at the dyno. We need to go back to, we need to rip the intercooler out of the car and pretty much go either a bigger air to air or just air to water and just be done with it. That motor, that turbo will make 40 pounds of boost all day long. It's a 91 millimeter turbo, so it's capable of a lot of power, no doubt. We think that car should make easy 1,300 to the wheel, which if it makes that, another 300 on top of what it is now, it's going to be pretty rowdy. So, but with that being said, that pretty much caps up the end of the dyno video. To keep you guys an update on what's happening with that, I'll have more build on that soon. And on top of that, Mike's straight axle Corvette video you saw a couple videos down is now has the straight axle in the C5 Corvette, which is absolutely awesome. They knocked it out of the park over there at Profab, and I'll have some update videos on that probably this weekend. I'll shoot some film and then we'll make a video. But on top of that, we saw Monday afternoon, I think it was, Cleetus. He posted on his Facebook channel, or Facebook page, that he was doing a private 16 car, $1,000 grudge race, invitational only. And luckily, one of my buddies saw the post and got to me as fast as possible. And we got accepted to go down there and have some fun. And this is gonna be super cool for the channel. Bunch of big YouTubers down there. It's gonna be really fun. As far as you got Garrett, Cooper, James, you got John, Doc, Turbo John, the Motion Raceworks guys, a ton of big name people down there that are bringing a variety of different cars. So we're gonna have like some fast cars, I believe some street cars, and then maybe a little bit like street strip, like the stuff like Ruby runs, kind of like faster 7-second street strip cars. So the variety in the class of the 16 car field is going to be pretty cool. You'll have just a different genre of different cars all around. So and in the rules, you can only have, or you have to have at least a 6-foot tree. It has to be lights working on the tree, strapped to the car, the roof of the car. So that makes it pretty simple, you would think, except for the fact that Christmas is next week and all the Christmas trees are gone. I watched Turbo John's video this morning, and I thought there's no way all the stands could be out already. And I left a little bit early for work this morning and went to go drive around by a stand where I knew specifically there was trees. Sure enough, the trees are gone. They're already setting up for the new year, so they're all fireworks stands. So it's going to be a little bit of a hunt to try to find a tree. So whatever I find, I don't care if it's a 10-foot tree, a 15-foot tree, I don't care. It's going to the roof. It's got to happen. So we will be going to Profab Sunday, figuring out what to do as far as strapping the tree there. I got a ton of other funny tricks that we're going to be doing to the car up our sleeve. Probably gonna go a little bit above and beyond everybody else who's just gonna strap a tree to it and go racing. So we're gonna try to have fun. This is a race the week of Christmas. I mean, how more badass can that be? So I thank Garrett for putting that on, and thank him and everybody else for allowing us to be part of that. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, comment what you want more of, what you want to see more of the guys. Keep in mind, guys, I do not only have a race car, I have a bunch of other stuff. We got friends with all kinds of crazy crap, mud trucks, side-by-sides. I mean, I could go freaking jump a golf cart into a fire pit. We can go go-kart racing again. We know we've done that a couple times. Anything you can think of, comment below what you want to see, and we'll make it happen. I can guarantee it. But Sunday, we're going to Profab, going over the car. I'm going to change the fluids. I haven't changed the oil in like 2 races, so I'm going to change the oil. I'm going to put my engine diaper back on the car. The engine diaper is a lifesaver and saves the track and saves a lot of time for everybody else who races. This is going to be our first quarter-mile hit with the car. Now keep in mind, we took the 430 gears out like you saw in a couple videos back. We put 373s in the car, which is a more streetable gear. That should get us to the quarter mile. It's going to be very close. You know, I make 1,000 to 1,100 wheel horsepower right now on a safe tune with a 373 and a light car. So depending on how that shift RPM and everything rolls out is really going to be the tail sign of if we're going to make it to the quarter mile without like zinging the hell out of it. But we'll see. If we have to, we'll throw a 355 in there or something just to be able to run quarter for this weekend. It's not a big deal. You know, it takes a couple hours just to swap the pinion over. It's not a big deal. But we're excited. Could possibly get our first 7-second pass for the channel, so that'd be pretty cool. Which I think the car is easily capable of doing. But I don't run quarter mile, so I don't know truly what it's going to run. Or truly, I mean, Spanky is a 1/8 mile grudge / no time car, so I can estimate what I think it's going to run in the quarter. I'd like to see a 7, but I won't tell you my 1/8 mile times. But that'll probably wrap it up. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on what happened at the dyno, the upcoming Cleetus Christmas tree race that we're going to be invited to and gonna go down there and have fun. It's Christmas week. You guys have fun. You'll see this video uploaded here in about 30 minutes or so. I just wanted to catch you up on my cell phone real quick before I went into work today, and then I'll keep you updated from there. And stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified when we are posting videos. The channel should be popping off pretty soon. So stay tuned. Thank you guys who've already subscribed and told everybody about that. I also have new t-shirts you can go see on my Facebook. Just search me, Glenn Birch. I'm pretty sure I'm at the top somewhere. You'll see me. My background is the car. Or on Instagram, G_Birch, BURICH. You can see it on there. I post daily about the t-shirt stuff and videos and all my pictures and stuff like that. So go ahead and check that out. We will see you guys soon. Stay tuned.